Moments away from kickoff between Louisville City and Hartford Athletic. Will be a fun day here at Lynn Family Stadium. Got an honorary captain in the arms of Kyle Adams. It's Twix, not 3-month-old Siberian Husky. He's available for adoption through the Kentucky Humane Society. Jack Edwards, Eric DeBrandt here in the broadcast booth. Incredibly excited for this one. Here's the lineup for Louisville City. 3 changes. Damian Loss comes back in goal, the big one, in their 3-4-3 shape.
And for Danny Cruz and his side, it's been balanced in both boxes. 17 goals scored, 7 goals against. They're flexible in the way they can attack and defend. And it's a team that's very dangerous in transition. They're very good off the ball in their movement, how deceptive it is. The attacking group, they just complement each other so well. Zhang.
We appreciate you tuning in for this one. These two sides trying to continue their push up the east, and we're underway. All time, Hartford has never beaten Louisville. 5 defeats, 2 draws, both of them, interestingly enough, coming back in 2023. But Hartford has never seen victory against Louisville. Early possession for the visitors. It was a difficult 2023 for Hartford Athletic, just 4 wins across the entire season. They already have 3 to this point. Some tweaks, massive roster overhaul, returning just 4 players from last. He's halfway there.
Yeah, through 8 games, Markanik's halfway there. And Las Vegas just did not do themselves any favors earlier today.
Kyle Adams pushing this one up the field. Important headed intervention, but it'll sit up kindly, slid in. Morris from the left wing. He finds an option in the box. And they get a shot off here. It's a great effort. Elijah Winder, it sat up for him and he caught it sweetly. An opener within 5 minutes for LouCity.
And just the start that man, Danny Cruz, and his team were looking for. The commitment to get forward. You saw it early on. The ball played out wide, and you're getting a great combination of
Serrano gets a bit of space. He can slide it off, just too heavy. McFadden trying to put it back into the box. It was blocked in the first attempt. They'll slide it off. Again, Winder, space, top of the box. He can't line one up that time, but it sits up for Serrano. A great save, but it's tapped home. No goal, it's offsides. Wilson Harris, his joy cut short.
Like LouCity is dangerous every time they get touches here in the final third. And as you mentioned, sometimes you have a tough time building that with players. And
Morris wide open. Wilson Harris, it's another big time save by Walters, but it's dragged across goal. Top of the box, that one won't be stopped. What a start. Adrian Perez. They've scored twice and they've both been brilliant. LouCity 2, Hartford 0.
And here I was about to talk about how tough it is to build chemistry in the final third. And LouCity not letting me get to that point, because they're showcasing the chemistry that they have and how locked in they are.
Serrano was making himself an option. Perez receives it, dropping a bit deeper. He clips this one out. He's got his wing back, Jake Morris. Morris fires it into the box. It'll sit up. Serrano! He may want that one back. It was a great chance. Tough to take that one down, and he puts it over the bar.
This one on the bounce. Wicked delivery for Morris. Wilson Harris almost getting on the end of this and then falling to the of Ray Serrano, who has 2 goals on the season, 3 assists. Wilson Harris, Perez. The ability of Elijah Winder.
Whipped into the box.
To get forward as well.
McFadden drags it back. The shot, it's in the back of the net. Another brilliant finish. They've scored 3, each one better than the last. Aiden McFadden getting in on the action on loan from Atlanta. He's got his first for LouCity.
And this is a service in for Morris that gets through the box of Hartford.
We'll slide it off to Perez, drags it back all the way across. Ray Serrano, can he get on the action himself? It's a good save and an important flick out by Van Kasiel.
That LouCity presents once they hit that final third. And that showcases a team that knows that they're going to get on the ball. When you're willing to make a run that stretches a back line or maybe opens up space.
2 over it in purple. Might be one of the last touches of our first half. Curled into the box to the back post. That will do it for our first 45 minutes. An unbelievable performance at home. Louisville City have never.
As you mentioned, you want to make Hartford have to earn it.
Curling this one in, it's headed away. Second ball falling, now with Winder. That is going to be a foul from behind. Hairston just slightly overzealous in his pressure. But for you, Eric, the 60th minute is the marker for when maybe some subs might be made for Hartford.
Yeah, that's what I would look at, is because you do give enough time for a player to influence the match. And it's a time where tactically at halftime you can discuss if changes are made.
Beckford, he's got an open man. Mushagalusa, oh. He had a great chance, maybe one of the best of the game for Hartford. Danny Cruz, he's frustrated. Side, well picked out by Beckford, but he just couldn't put it on frame.
And I don't want to say it's similar to Zhang's opportunity towards the end of the first half, but it is in a...
Trying to make sure they see things out defensively. Perez, again, fakes the delivery. That one is whipped in. It's knotted down, it's up! And almost a goal there for Wes Sharpie.
So fascinating, because you look at the career that Sean Tosh has had. He's made second phases and second actions off free kicks. And Wes Sharpie, that ball falling to his feet. Defenders and their ability to be positively involved in those moments.
Making their way off the goal scorer of the third goal, Aiden McFadden, his first in purple. And Adrian Perez, scorer of the second goal, also making his way, also scoring his first in purple. Those are the 3 subs being made by Louisville City. Free kick was given for, but it was Hartford's, and they're progressing from the back. Clipped for Beckford. Good interception made by Dia coming over. Morris gets a toe in, earns the foul. If you can't watch the match, turn on Sirius XM FC 157, North America's only 24/7 source for engaging soccer talk, including USL All Access on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern. Plus your live matches from the USL, MLS, Premier League, and more. That's slid in behind, an opportunity. It breaks kindly, punched away, but it's knocked home. Jorge Gonzalez off the bench. Knocks home the scraps, and surely seals the 3 points with the 4th of the day for Louisville.
And this starts with an absolutely fantastic ball in behind. Sean Tosh, what a ball, the pace. And this ball played across by Wilson.
It's a dangerous pass, the flag stays down, it does indeed. Ray Serrano into the 18, fires it across goal, thinks that's like deflection, it sits up. Oh, an agonizing block, but it will get in the back of it at the end, but it did hit a hand. Let's see it again.
In these sequences where they're able to drive at the end line, and you can see the handball right there.
Really good spot by the referee.
Yeah, and he knew it right away.
Is that a situation where it's almost inadvertent? It's hands on the ground to prevent his... Opportunity, Serrano drags it back on the left foot. They've got 5. Ray Serrano gets in on the party. Another spectacular strike from the top of the box. Serrano has his third of the USL Championship season.
In that initial action, but upgrading the shot here. Not forcing, putting it on that left foot, getting another peek at goal, seeing where Paul Walters is, and just blasting it past Walters. And
fantastic
he's
finish.
been in some tough spots, Walters has, with a, but then put a really good second 45, and then continuing to build, created a number of chances against Loudoun, get that 1-0 victory. And when you're not conceding goals, you're giving yourself a prime opportunity to pick up 3 points. And even though that Loudoun game was not necessarily perfect or pretty by LouCity standards in terms of the conversion rate and the overall execution, it was still 3 points. And putting it all together tonight.
Dangerous ball forward. Jorge Gonzalez trying to clip it past, and it's a good save made by Paul Walters. Prevents the 6th and the 2nd of the day from Jorge Gonzalez. 5 unique goal scorers. He was trying to take the lead on goal scorers for the day. That one's blocked. Played forward, Kyle Adams. Tosh. Good turn. It's gonna be a foul from behind. Rather a foul going against Hartford. And it's a free kick.
And there's things within this match that Hartford's gonna feel like if they correct and they're fine-tune a couple things, they're gonna put themselves back in that conversation.
Showing me out wide, Gleedle dragging it across, showing me, and they've got 6. The finishing touches on a special performance. Across 4 matches at home, they've scored 19 goals in the league. Danny Cruz breaking a smile on the sideline. It's Louisville 6, Hartford 0.
And this comes from where LouCity has found success consistently. We talked about Jake Morris earlier in this second half, and it's this wide area, this half space. Sam Gleedle
of LouCity trying to celebrate with the home crowd, have these big moments, and Hartford look checked out of this match, and they're ready to move on to the next one. That is a foul going against Hartford.
It's going to be 2 emphatic wins by 2 of the top teams in the East. 6-0 earlier from Charleston, and now what you can do, I can do as well.
Yep.
LouCity 6-0.